Hello everyone, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's me back again, Vince, with another gameplay video of InZOI. Welcome! I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I've invested in a bit of a better equipment so you can understand me a bit better. Hopefully. Yeah, it's our first day of work. We've prepared it last episode together, so let's get out of bed. First thing in the morning, we're taking showers so we're not known as a stinky mother flipper at work. Worst thing ever, I cannot recommend. Also chose to not show my face in gameplays anymore, not because the haters won, but because I thought it's so unnecessary and low-key irritating to see my kids are on screen all the time. Maybe you actually feel the same way. Anyway, out the check in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate the feedback. Would you let your 30-year-old son show up like that to his first day as a reporter? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, we were taking our time doing the inner and outer work, doing some journaling, when suddenly... Sorry, but who are you? Have we met before? Anyway, come in, Diva. I mean, you already are in. Even though I think you can see, I was not really appreciating the unexpected visitor. And she did not really seem to appreciate me having garlic bread for breakfast, but... Miss Hopkins, what are you coming to my house and getting on my nerves for early in the morning at that? Anyway, I have to kick her out because we gotta leave for work. Bye, girl pop. And then we were already commuting, and at first glance, it felt like we're going to be running around the city as a reporter, chasing breaking news stories, maybe even interviewing people live on the streets, but unfortunately, that's not exactly how it works. When you choose the reporter career, the game handles most of it behind the scenes. You don't get to actively follow your Zoi to their workplace or see them reporting live. Yeah, there is no active gameplay, like walking into the newsroom, interviewing NPCs, or writing articles yourself. Instead, your role as a reporter plays out through scheduled time blocks and selection menus. So yeah, the game gives you choices to make, like which angle to take the story on or how to approach a situation. But I think these decisions will affect your progress in the career, but everything happens through menus, not live actions. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a missed opportunity for those of us who are hoping for a fully interactive journalism experience. Or maybe that was just me. But at least we can participate through these menus, and I think this is something. And I had some time to explore the city and just wander around a bit. And that's when I decided to do something a little sneaky. I picked one random Zoi and thought, let's see what they're really up to when we're not in the clearing. So I started tailing them, keeping a safe distance like a proper undercover agent, but honestly it was a bit disappointing at first. It just kept walking back and forth, no destination, no goal, just endless laps like they're stuck in a loading screen. And then, out of nowhere, they slipped behind this wall. But not just any wall. This one gave me major Under the Dome vibes. I don't know if y'all know this series. It came out in like 2014. Yeah, and I don't know what's back there. Another dimension, secret developer meeting. Whatever it is, this Zoi just vanished like they were sucked into a parallel universe. Then out of nowhere, this little pop-up popped up, and apparently my Zoi wanted to learn how to read tarot cards. I mean, sure, why not? When life gets weird, read some cards, and that's how I found today's after-work activity. Alright, it's officially the end of the workday now for my Zoi, so time to clock out and enjoy a well-deserved evening stroll. We're back in the colorful street I showed you earlier, and honestly, the vibes are here at night, right? Even better than in the daylight. You can almost feel the stress of the day just melt away. And what's a better way to unwind than diving deep into the mysteries of the universe? That's right. Tonight we're not just grabbing some coffee, we're learning the fine art of tarot reading. I saw you on a journey to unlock the secrets of fate, guys. I think the atmosphere here is perfect. Dim lights, mystical decor, and the sweet scent of questionable life choices in the air. And of course, what's a true fortune-telling session without a crystal ball? He's looking into it like it holds the answers of life, the universe, and whether or not we remember to pay our rent. And while Soimi was completely immersed in his own reflection in the crystal ball, we bumped into this older lady. We were actually just having casual small talk. Weather, great. The vibe in the cafe, mysterious but cozy. And she dropped this bomb. I mean, okay. Thanks for the update, I guess. Like, we were just talking about tarot cards and boom, relationship status reveal. Not sure what the cards had to say about her love life, but she clearly wanted us to know. As I was gazing out the window, just enjoying the calm of the evening, I noticed the little line of restaurants across the street, and that's when it hit me. Wait a second, we haven't had dinner yet. Priorities, right? You can't predict the future on an empty stomach. So naturally, I decided it was time to head back to Café Gaon. Yeah, you remember. The place where last time I totally passed out on the couch mid-visit. This time, though, I managed to stay awake. Progress. But unfortunately, it turns out that Café Gaon isn't exactly the go-to spot for late-night dining. They had already run out of food. So yeah, no dinner for us tonight. Not exactly the feast I was hoping for. But hey, I thought maybe I'll at least enjoy some good company. I spotted this woman quietly reading her book and figured, why not? Maybe we'll have a nice little chat. I was ready for my opening line. Hello, fellow reader. Casual, friendly, not weird. And she just got up and left. Instantly. Ouch, that was harsh. I didn't even get to ask her what she was reading. Maybe she foresaw my approach in her book and decided, nope, not today. Alright, let's keep moving. There's gotta be a better place to end the night. So, after my failed attempt at some cozy cafe small talk and realizing that Café Gaon was out of food, I started checking for other places, but yeah. Plot twist, absolutely nothing else was open. So I figured it's time to head home. I mean, walking would have worked for sure, but then I thought to myself, technically it would be faster with a taxi, right? Sure, it's not exactly 5-star transportation, but hey, it's 3 and it gets the job done. Eventually the car let me go and I continued my heroic journey back home. On foot this time, no glitches, no shortcuts, just pure determination. So yeah, it wasn't exactly the smoothest end to the night. No dinner, awkward cafe encounters, and a glitchy taxi ride, but at least we're home now. Safe-ish. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Hopefully more fun and maybe, just maybe, an actual meal.